As the Buddha once wisely shared, you will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger. But how can we cultivate unbreakable serenity in the face of life's relentless challenges? Imagine having the power to remain calm and undisturbed, no matter what chaos surrounds you. In today's video, we reveal transformative Buddhist principles that will empower you to master your emotions and stay serene in any situation. Stay with us, because what you're about to discover could change your life forever. Principle 1. Master your mindset to avoid self-created dramas. Master your mindset. Buddha said, "The mind is everything. What you think you become." This means that our thoughts shape our reality. Often we create unnecessary dramas in our lives by letting negative or exaggerated thoughts spiral out of control. To master your mindset, start by becoming aware of these thoughts. Ask yourself, is this thought helpful? Is it based on reality? If not, challenge it and replace it with a more positive or realistic perspective. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I always fail at everything," counter it with, "I have succeeded in many things before and I can learn from my mistakes." By actively changing the stories you tell yourself about your experiences, you can avoid the self-created dramas that disturb your peace and focus on what truly matters. Principle 2. Uncover the truth behind your endurance limits. Uncover the truth behind your endurance limits. Buddha said, "Endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but it is to the one who endures that the final victory comes." This means that our true strength often lies beyond what we initially believe we can endure. To uncover your endurance limits, start by pushing yourself slightly beyond your comfort zone in both physical and mental challenges. For instance, if you feel overwhelmed by a difficult task, try breaking it into smaller steps and tackle them one by one. You might find that you can handle more than you thought. Similarly, in physical activities, try gradually increasing your effort and duration. As you push your limits, you'll discover that your capacity for endurance grows. This practice not only builds resilience, but also helps you realize that many of your perceived limits are self-imposed. Recognizing and overcoming these limits can reduce the disturbances in your life as you build confidence in your ability to handle challenges. Principle 3. Harness the power of perspective to defeat disturbance. Buddha taught, "All that we are is the result of what we have thought." This means that how we perceive and think about our experiences greatly influences our emotional responses. To harness the power of perspective, start by looking at situations from different angles. For example, if you face a setback at work, instead of thinking, "This is a disaster," try to view it as a learning opportunity. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this experience make me stronger? By shifting your perspective, you can transform what seems like a disturbance into a valuable lesson. Another technique is to compare your current situation with more challenging ones you've overcome in the past, which can help you see your current issue as more manageable. By changing how you perceive challenges, you can maintain a calmer, more balanced state of mind. Principle 4. Transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. Transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. Buddha wisely noted, "In every trial, let understanding fight for you." This means that every challenge you face is an opportunity to learn and grow. When you encounter an obstacle, instead of seeing it as a setback, view it as a chance to develop new skills or insights. For example, if you face criticism at work, instead of feeling discouraged, use it as a constructive feedback to improve your performance. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? How can I use this experience to become better? This mindset shift helps you stay focused on growth rather than getting bogged down by difficulties. Embracing challenges with a growth mindset allows you to find value in every experience, making you more resilient and less disturbed by setbacks. Principle 5. Eliminate imaginary pains to unlock inner peace. Consider Buddha's words, "Pain is certain, suffering is optional." This means that while we can't always avoid pain, we can choose how much we suffer from it. Often, our minds create imaginary pains by dwelling on worst-case scenarios or by exaggerating our fears and worries. To eliminate these imaginary pains, start by identifying the thoughts that cause unnecessary suffering. Ask yourself, is this fear or worry based on reality, or is it something my mind has created? Practice grounding techniques such as focusing on your breath or engaging in a mindful activity to bring yourself back to the present moment. Challenge negative thoughts by replacing them with positive or realistic affirmations. By reducing these self-imposed sources of suffering, you can achieve a state of inner peace and remain undisturbed by imagined troubles. Principle 6. Stop creating your own upsets and reclaim your calm. Buddha instructed, "Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment." Many of the disturbances we experience are self-created, stemming from our tendency to worry about the future or ruminate over the past. This principle is about breaking free from these mental traps and reclaiming your inner peace. To stop creating your own upsets, you must first become aware of how often your mind drifts away from the present. Notice how frequently you find yourself worrying about things that haven't happened yet or replaying past events. These thoughts can create unnecessary stress and anxiety, disrupting your peace of mind. One effective way to counteract this is through mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing your attention fully into the present moment. When you are mindful, you are not lost in thoughts about the past or the future. Instead, you are fully engaged with what you are doing right now. For example, if you are eating, focus entirely on the taste, texture, and aroma of your food. If you are walking, pay attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the rhythm of your steps, and the environment around you. Another technique is to practice deep breathing. When you notice your mind starting to wander into worries or regrets, take a few deep breaths. Focus on the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. This simple act can help anchor you back in the present moment and calm your mind. Challenging negative thoughts is also crucial. Often, our minds create upsetting scenarios that may never happen. When you catch yourself imagining the worst-case scenario, ask yourself, is this thought based on reality, or is it just my imagination? Replace these negative thoughts with more positive or realistic ones. For instance, if you are worried about a presentation at work, instead of thinking, "I'm going to fail," remind yourself, "I have prepared for this, and I will do my best." Letting go of regrets about the past is equally important. Understand that the past cannot be changed, but your response to it can be. Instead of dwelling on past mistakes, focus on what you learned from them and how they can help you grow. Similarly, avoid getting caught up in anxieties about the future. Remember, the future is shaped by what you do in the present. By focusing on the now, you can create a better future without unnecessary stress. Engaging in activities that bring you joy and relaxation can also help reclaim your calm. Whether it's reading, meditating, spending time in nature, or practicing a hobby, make time for activities that make you feel peaceful and content. Cultivate gratitude. Regularly take a moment to reflect on what you are grateful for. This practice shifts your focus from what is lacking or what worries you to what you already have and appreciate. Gratitude fosters a positive outlook and reduces the tendency to create self-upsets. By integrating these practices into your daily life, you can stop creating your own upsets and maintain a calm undisturbed state of mind. Remember, the key to reclaiming your calm lies in your ability to stay present and mindful, letting go of the unnecessary mental clutter that creates disturbance. This expanded version provides a detailed explanation and multiple actionable steps to help stop creating self-upsets and reclaim calm, making it comprehensive and easy to understand. Principle 7. Embrace the silence within. Buddha taught, silence the angry man with love, silence the ill-natured man with kindness, silence the miser with generosity, silence the liar with truth. This profound teaching emphasizes the power of silence in cultivating inner peace and dealing with external disturbances. Silence is not merely the absence of noise, it is a powerful state of being that fosters deep introspection, clarity, and tranquility. In today's fast-paced world, we are constantly bombarded with noise and distractions. The incessant chatter of social media, the pressure of work deadlines, and the noise of daily life can overwhelm our senses and cloud our minds. Embracing the silence within means deliberately creating space for quietness and solitude in your life, allowing you to connect with your inner self and find peace amidst the chaos. To embrace the silence within, start by setting aside a few minutes each day for quiet reflection. Find a calm and comfortable place where you won't be disturbed. This could be a corner of your home, a quiet park, or even a peaceful spot in your garden. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Allow your mind to settle and focus on the present moment. Meditation is a powerful practice to cultivate inner silence. Begin with simple breathing exercises. Focus on your breath as it flows in and out. If your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breath. With regular practice, you'll find that you can enter a state of deep silence and stillness, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. This practice helps clear your mind, reduces stress, and enhances your overall well-being. Another way to embrace silence is by reducing the external noise in your life. This might mean setting boundaries around your use of technology. For instance, designate certain times of the day to be screen-free. Instead of reaching for your phone first thing in the morning, take a few moments to enjoy the quietness and reflect on your intentions for the day. Similarly, before going to bed, spend some time in silence to wind down and prepare for restful sleep. Engaging in activities that promote silence can also be beneficial. Activities like yoga, tai chi, or even a simple walk in nature can help you connect with the silence within. Nature, in particular, has a soothing effect on the mind. The sound of birds chirping, the rustle of leaves, and the gentle flow of a stream can help you tune into the natural silence around you and within you. Listening is another crucial aspect of embracing silence. Often, we are so eager to speak and express our opinions that we forget to truly listen. Practice active listening in your conversations. When someone is speaking, give them your full attention without interrupting. This not only improves your relationships, but also allows you to appreciate the power of silence in communication. Embracing the silence within also involves cultivating inner stillness. This means letting go of the constant need for stimulation and learning to be comfortable with yourself. Spend time alone without distractions. Reflect on your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. This practice of self-reflection helps you gain insights into your life and fosters a deeper connection with your inner self. Remember that silence is a powerful response to disturbances. Not every situation requires a reaction. Sometimes the best way to deal with negativity or conflict is through silence. By not reacting impulsively, you maintain your peace and allow yourself the space to respond thoughtfully and wisely. Embracing the silence within is about finding moments of stillness in your daily life and connecting with your inner self. It is about reducing external noise, practicing meditation, engaging in mindful activities, and appreciating the power of silence in communication. By doing so, you can cultivate a state of deep inner peace, making you less disturbed by the chaos around you and more in tune with your true self. As you deepen your practice, you will find that silence becomes a sanctuary where you can retreat and recharge, helping you face life's challenges with greater calm and clarity. Over time, this inner silence will become a source of strength, guiding you through the ups and downs of life with unwavering tranquility. Embracing silence isn't just a practice. It's a way of being that enriches your soul and nurtures your spirit. Principle 8. Don't suffer imaginary pains. Live in the present. Don't suffer imaginary pains. Live in the present. Buddha said, "The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, worry about the future, or anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment, wisely and earnestly." This principle emphasizes the importance of focusing on the here and now to reduce unnecessary suffering caused by imagined fears and anxieties. Many of us spend a significant amount of time worrying about things that have not yet happened or regretting things that are already in the past. These imagined pains can create a great deal of stress and unhappiness. To overcome this, it's essential to develop the habit of living in the present moment. Start by recognizing when your mind starts to wander into worries about the future or regrets about the past. When you catch yourself doing this, gently bring your attention back to the present. This can be done through mindfulness practices, such as focusing on your breath or engaging in a sensory activity like noticing the sights, sounds, and smells around you. One effective technique to stay present is to practice gratitude. Each day, take a moment to reflect on what you are thankful for right now. This shifts your focus from what is lacking or worrying you to what is already positive in your life, helping to ground you in the present moment. Another helpful approach is to break your day into smaller, manageable parts. Instead of thinking about all the tasks you need to accomplish in a week, focus on what you need to do in the next hour. By concentrating on immediate short-term goals, you can reduce feelings of overwhelm and stay more focused and present. Engaging fully in your activities is also crucial. Whether you are working, exercising, or spending time with loved ones, give your full attention to the task or person at hand. This not only enhances your experience, but also keeps your mind from drifting into unnecessary worries. Mindful breathing exercises can also be very effective. Spend a few minutes each day focusing solely on your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to your breathing. This practice can help center you and bring your focus back to the present moment. It's also important to challenge and reframe negative thoughts that pull you away from the present. Ask yourself if the things you worry about are based on reality or if they are exaggerated fears. Often, the scenarios we imagine are much worse than what actually happens. By questioning these thoughts, you can reduce their power over you. Practicing self-compassion is another key element. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, especially when you find yourself slipping into worries or regrets. Remember, it's natural for the mind to wander, and gently guiding it back to the present is a skill that takes time to develop. Creating a routine that supports living in the present can also be beneficial. Incorporate activities that promote mindfulness and presence, such as meditation, yoga, or nature walks. Regularly engaging in these practices helps to reinforce the habit of staying present and reduces the tendency to get lost in imaginary pains. Limit your exposure to sources of stress that feed into these imaginary pains. For example, If you find that watching the news or scrolling through social media increases your anxiety, set boundaries around your consumption of these media. Allocate specific times for these activities and stick to them. Another powerful tool is visualization. Visualize yourself handling future challenges with calm and confidence. This can help reframe your mindset from one of worry to one of proactive problem solving. When you imagine yourself succeeding and coping well, you train your brain to adopt a more positive outlook. Engage in reflective journaling. Writing about your thoughts and feelings can help you process and understand them better. By putting your worries on paper, you can gain perspective and often see that many of your fears are unfounded. Journaling can also be a way to document your progress in staying present and reducing imaginary pains. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage you to stay grounded in the present. Positive relationships can provide a buffer against stress and help you maintain a balanced perspective. Share your experiences and practices with friends or a community group to reinforce your commitment to living in the present. By focusing on the present moment and letting go of imagined fears and regrets, you can significantly reduce unnecessary suffering and cultivate a sense of peace and clarity. Living in the present is not only a way to enhance your overall well-being, but also a powerful strategy to handle life's challenges with grace and resilience. As you practice this principle, you will find that your ability to stay calm and centered in the face of adversity will grow, allowing you to navigate life with greater ease and joy. Over time, living in the present will become second nature, leading to a more fulfilling and tranquil life. Integrating these 8 principles, enriched with the wisdom of Buddha, can profoundly change how disturbances affect you, allowing you to live with peace and resilience. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and share it. Let us know how these practices work for you, and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content. Stay peaceful, and see you in the next video.